All right, fellas. So in this video today, I want to go ahead and go over the LR Power Awakened Piccolo's team and really just kind of revisit the character. And of course, we'll check out the newly Easy Aid Dokkan Festival Piccolo, man, who I think is actually incredible, right? I think he's right up there with Blue Gogeta, STR Cooler, maybe even a little bit better than those two. I'm going to reserve judgment on the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Easy A until I actually get to use him, rainbowed, maxed out, and that kind of thing. But this team, right, so let's go ahead and check out the team. So this is all of the units that we can use on the team. Am I missing anyone? The only unit I can really think of that would be on this team is the Vegeta, but actually, the Tech Vegeta, but actually I think he is on Movie Heroes, so he actually doesn't make it onto the Superheroes team. But these are kind of the quality of units that we're looking at right here. So some units that I've left off the team, this Carnival Goku, STR Krillin, who is ridiculous, right? This unit, when they get their Easy A, right? The original Battle of Wits Leader, they are going to be absolutely nasty. I mean, you've got some really good characters. LR Vegeta and Trunks I'm leaving off of this team. Of course, I skipped right. Oh, I didn't mean to skip over him, but LR Beast Gohan, right? He's off the team. There are just a ton of options for this team. The LR Gods, this unit here. Just kidding. God Goku, who we're going to be running. Gamma, we've got the Gammas. We've got Blue Gogeta. This team is really, really ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and bring a support item. I wouldn't wager we would need it. Why don't we just go ahead and we will bring... If we absolutely have to, we'll pop a Ghost Usher, right? Because we can buy Ghost Ushers infinitely now. Let's go ahead and do it, right? And might as well. We'll turn off auto. Wow, we're getting all the entrance animations right off the rip. Okay, let's do it.
Piccolo. これまでとは一味違うぞ。私の邪魔をするというのなら受けて立とう。私こそがスーパーヒーローだ。僕はヘド博士の最高傑作。そしてスーパーヒーローだ。
All right, so we're going to utilize the Gammas. As tempting as it is to run them on rotation with one another, we are going to utilize them in a bit of a different way. So remember that Gamma 1, he is actually a defensive support unit. All allies, key 1, defense, 30%. And then Gamma 2, of course, providing key 2 and then 30% attack to the rotation. So I feel like we're going to utilize them in a bit of a different role instead of just letting them cook on rotation together. We're going to go ahead and do it this way. All right, now that being said, I do want to get Power Awakened Piccolo. I feel like the rotations could not have gone any worse, to be honest, with what I'm trying to do. All right, how do I want to do this? Because I want to get my Power Awakened Piccolo. I want to get him on rotation with one of the Piccolos, right? So we're going to run a rotation of Piccolo, and then Piccolo and Piccolo. That's really the plan here. Oh, boy. I guess let's start... I guess at first we are going to just go ahead and run them as a rotation. We'll go ahead and do it this way. Now, unfortunately, Gamma 2 here, he may just obliterate Broly. Let's hope we get lucky by getting unlucky, and we miss out on some of his additionals. Let's just kind of hope for the best here. And we'll do our best to get Gamma 1 built up a bit there in slot 2. And we'll float off Power Awakened Piccolo. Gamma 2, man, I mean, he is just so ridiculous in terms of the number of attacks he can do and such. He really, these STR phases, man, that are kind of weaker in the scale of Red Zone, he can really just torch them, man, and it makes it really difficult to... Yeah, I mean, I think we're probably just going to end Broly. Unfortunately, this is what he can do. Now, the good thing is he is getting built up by doing a big number of attacks, but he's just doing a little... God damn you, Gamma! He's just doing a few too many attacks. He's gonna kill Broly right here. It just is what it is. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We're going to go ahead and just move right on to the Tech Broly, it looks like. Yep. Thank you, Gamma 2, for nothing. Thank you so much, buddy. I probably should have started with Gamma 1 or Power Awakened Piccolo. It just, I don't know, man. Let's just move on from it. All right. So what I want to do here is get Piccolo built up a bit. Piccolo, we can tell here that Broly is not super attacking. So this is really, really good for us. So what I think we're going to do here is we are going to, I floated off the 1 Power Awakened Piccolo, right? So he will be on rotation with this Dokkan Fest Piccolo. We are now going to float off this support Piccolo and put him on the next rotation with the next Power Awakened Piccolo, right? So then our rotations will be set by the time we get to the STR Broly phase. All right, so here we are. So again, we know that that Tech Broly is not super attacking, right? We know this because Dokkan Festival Piccolo has a Scouter. So really, really ridiculous thing that he does. Let's miss out on the super attack from this Piccolo just to maybe make Broly last a bit longer. Oh, 113, okay. Well, we really need this guy to kind of, do some supers, right? We know that he can be a little bit weak right off the rip. But remember, he can triple super attack. And if he starts to go crazy with the super attacks, dude, I have no doubt that we are going to succeed in this fight. Well, we got 2 super attacks. I will gladly take it. Remember, of course, he is also getting 40% attack and defense on super attacks. So that defensive stat, along with the stacking, he's getting a little bit more defense on top of it. So, of course, God Goku, really just kind of running him as a bit of a crutch. I'm really not too concerned about the performance of this team. This is one of those teams where it's like, how do you lose? I don't know how you lose with a team like this. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's float off Gamma 2. Gamma 2's done enough here, right? Yeah, Gamma 2 is he fully built up? How many attacks does he actually need? All right, up to 50%. He's got to do 5 attacks. Okay, all right. So he's not quite fully built up, but he's almost fully built up. We'll go ahead and get the big super attack for Piccolo. Get us a little bit of healing. We'll do this. And then even just 1 AGL orb will give us a fair amount of healing with Gamma 2's 550k defensive stat. This is okay. Power Awakened Piccolo has his guard up, even though he is not built up at all. We'll take a bit of damage, but not too bad. Oh, okay. We are getting offensive and defensive support from the Gammas, remember. I mean, this is why I kind of want to utilize them on the team like this. And then remember, we'll have him on rotation with, like, practically his best buddy in that Movie Hero support Piccolo. Alrighty, Gamma 1 gonna do his thing, of course. One cool thing about having the Gammas on this team, I mentioned their support, their just overall utility, and just they're just really good units. I think also, being able to, particularly Gamma 2, being able to nullify all of these key-based super attacks is going to be really good. Remember, we don't quite have the update over here that JP has, where the dodge encounters are nullifications now, right? We don't have that, dude. Gamma 2. This is what he does early in fights. It can be a little frustrating, to be honest. I mean, even if you give the guy a lot of dodge, like, he's able to proc his hidden potential system so many times. Yeah, just get used to seeing that screen, right? All right, what do we got here? At least we have God Goku. Oh boy, this could be rough. Where's the super attack? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so he's doing it at the end. Piccolo has only stacked twice. I don't think we survive. So let's see. He's at 332. If he got a super attack on top of... I think we would die. Again, not really worried about Power Awakened Piccolo there. Oh boy. I feel like we already kind of have to transform with Dokkan Fest Piccolo. It's not ideal. But, God, dude, I just feel like I don't really have too much of a choice here. Boy. Yeah, let's do it.
もう神でもピッコロでもない本当の名も忘れてしまったナメック星人だ
So obviously we're not going to be able to see Dokkan Festival Piccolo at his absolute maximum potential here, but if he can get us a couple of super attacks, and then on top of his 40% damage reduction, we should be okay. And if we have to, you know, we'll play around with the rotations a bit. I'm completely comfortable floating off God Goku here. I mean, look, dude. I mean, he's going to be taking the brunt of these attacks, right? We're going to get this Power Awakened Piccolo built up a bit as well. Really, really important. This is a very crucial rotation here. Okay, so he's not guarding. Have I missed something? I know he needs to be on rotation with a bond of... Or he needs to have on the team a bond of Master and Disciple ally. I don't know why he's not guarding there. We'll have to kind of further look into that. I'm a little... Let's see. What am I missing here? It's bond of Master and Disciple. We have several of those on the team. You know, just with the Piccolos. Now we should be able to lift Broly's AoE. Broly does, I don't know, around 800, 850k, something like that on his AoE super attack. So, again, I think we'll be all right here. I don't know what's going on with that. I need to, again, look into that. Okay. We're not beyond turn 5, right? So here's the super. Let's see how everyone tanks. I would suspect God Goku would tank it fine. Power Awakened Piccolo should be okay after a super attack. Oh, yeah. He's not even fully built up. Oh, 240 we took. I'll honestly take that from Dokkan Festival Piccolo. All right, let's go ahead and look into this. I'm curious now. Oh, not you. All right, he's got almost 1 million defense, by the way. All right, so guards all attacks. Oh, for 3 turns. Ah, okay. Well, that's it. Okay, that's what I was missing. Makes sense. By the way, one thing. We'll go ahead and let's just look at it now. I didn't change up my Piccolo's hidden potential system, but I decided to go with a lot of defensive equips, and then this equip here, I gave him a little bit of extra recovery boost. I thought that could be really interesting. And in a fight where you're able to stack him up really high, and then you transform into Power Awakened Piccolo, or excuse me, the Kami absorbed Piccolo, excuse me. When you're able to transform into him, I feel like he's going to have a very high defensive stat, and he can get you a lot of healing. All right, now we don't know where the super attack is, but I'm not really sweating this at all. I don't think so. Piccolo's going to get us some really nice healing right here. And after super attacking, he's well over 1 million defense. Let's see what happens. Gamma 1, he guards for the first 5 turns, no? I think he does. It's either the first 4 or the first 5 turns. So I think he'll be okay too. He's not fully built up either. But hopefully Power Awakened Piccolo won't absolutely just go insane crazy, right? Let's hope he doesn't. I mean, yeah, he's going to drop a 15 million. I mean, this is what Power Awakened Piccolo does. This is why I really wanted to highlight him on this showcase, right? You know, Power Awakened Piccolo, dude, he has some of the highest potential in the entire game. Not even fully built up, man. Not even a 24-key super attack. Remember, upon getting hit, he's also giving the rotation 2-key. That is a really kind of undervalued ability that he has. I feel like no one really talks about it. He's got a really awesome key mechanic. He's not even fully built up. He didn't end up supering at all, huh? Okay. All right. Well, okay, so we know where the super attack is here. I'm going to okay, 660, huh? So this is what we're going to do here. This will get us a super attack, right? Because he's going to get hit. So I'm going to just hope and pray that Piccolo ends it here. That this is the goal. I think that this is the move right here. I think actually probably putting Gamma 1 in slot 1 is probably the correct move there. Let's see what happens. We'll go ahead and let this play out. Hopefully, again, Power Awakened Piccolo can just kind of go ham here. Yeah, we do end up getting the super attack. There's the 2-key. 8 million. Oh, yeah, that should be plenty. Yeah, 8 million on just 13 key right there is pretty damn good. Both of the Piccolos are fully built up. I believe Gamma 1 is fully built up. Gamma 2 is fully built up. I'm fairly certain. All right. Now it's time to hang with the big boy Broly. All right, so we do have this. We might as well. Let's see what we're looking like. 765. So his entrance animation has long since been up. Let's go ahead, and we should just get the giant form, right? Let's whittle down some of Broly's health. Okay, dude, so this is like the most busted thing in the entire game still to this day. This giant form Piccolo, so we kind of look at everything he's doing, greatly raises attack, and then massively raises attack on the 18 key. He's getting 2 ki per key sphere obtained, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So what that means is giant forms traditionally can go, well, in his as well, can traditionally go for up to 3 turns. So if you had, I wish that, so like some games, you can do like tool-assisted runs, where you can like max out every single possible RNG. I wish that like some private servers could do that, because this guy could potentially, wow, we're going to do a lot of damage here, by the way. He could potentially super attack 23 times. Or excuse me, wow, 23, if I could do math. 27 times. 9 times 3 is 27. He can triple super attack in any given slot here. Even in giant form, we wouldn't have died. That's pretty ridiculous. So, remember, dude, this guy, so he, again, 27 times he can super attack. Even if he attacks just like 20 times, right? I mean, or he attacks 18 times. Think of how much damage he's really doing here, man. He is doing so much. Remember, also the giant form, this is going to preclude Broly from doing a super attack next turn, because he's more or less already built it up, or he's already, burned it up. So he can no longer super, because we're going to technically still be on turn 7, right? It's, yeah, so here's both of his super attacks. He's spent. And I'm spent. He's absolutely spent here, right? He can't do anything else. So the next rotation, where we have Power Awakened Piccolo, the movie heroes Piccolo, and then God Goku, man, Broly is just an absolute helpless baby. You know what I mean? So I really, really still love this orange Piccolo, dude. This transformation is just so busted. There's 3 attacks. We didn't get the triple super on any one of these, but remember, we got 2 more chances here. So, I mean, hopefully. It can go as little as 1 turn. That would be a shaft if you only got 1 turn, but it can go as little as 1 turn. But, like, look at this, dude, just how we're able to get ki, and just, like, everything that this, you know, transformation is doing. And, again, I got no problem, you know, getting all of these attacks and stuff. We've got type advantage here. We're going to do a lot of damage to Broly. You know, particularly with this guy, Rainbowed, man, when I originally summoned for him, it was 2 dupes I had him. I got pretty lucky on those banners. But there's the double super. Can we get the triple super just for sake of the video? But, you know, you get him with 1 dupe, 2 dupes. Okay, we got the triple attack. And, dude, he can just blow through the entire game. I mean, Broly is still a very tough fight. I would argue, now that we've got so much over here on Global, he's not too challenging. If you try to challenge yourself with, like, weaker teams, he can still be tough, right? Like, I just recently did a no-item with the Ginyu Force against Broly, and that was obviously a very tough run. That took me, you know, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 tries, something like that. But again, dude, we're coming in here and we are easily no-iteming Broly. I haven't sweated 1 single ounce of Broly, right? Like, I mean, we've already got him down to half health here. I mean, we got 1 more turn of it. I mean, look at how busted this is. Look at how busted this is. I still think he is the best unit in the game. I really do. I know that the standby skill over there on JP with the GT duo, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and then GT base form Goku, I think that they are, of course, ridiculously good as well, and maybe my tune will change once I'm able to summon them. Hell, once I'm able to rainbow them eventually. Maybe my tune will change a bit, but everything... Look at what we've done to Broly here, dude. The GT duo can't do this. I mean, maybe if you get lucky on their Spirit Bomb, maybe. But we're going to get Broly down to 4 health bars, dude, from 10. I mean, that's... In the right set of circumstances, if we're getting a lot more crits and we're getting a lot more super attacks, like we could potentially get him down even more. Dude, this Piccolo, man, he is just a wild boy. I can't really understate how fucking crazy he is. Again, effortless no item. This is gonna be effortless. So let me know what you think of Power Awakened / Orange Piccolo in the comments below. I still think he's the best unit in the game. I think people were quick to forget about him once 8th anniversary rolled around. He is just still cooking the entire game, dude. He literally just chews it up and spits it out. And I would also argue, dude, he'd still be top 10 even without this giant form transformation. Remember, if you fall below 30% HP. Let's just go ahead and check out this piece of his passive. What a ridiculous part of his passive, by the way. It's this last portion of it. So, if HP is 30% or less, start of the character's attacking turn after the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, which we have easily done, right? Fully recovers HP, plus an additional damage reduction of 30% starting from that turn. Like, are you shitting me, dude? Full HP recovery and 30% damage reduction. I mean, dog. And this guy's got the right idea. I know he's got no dodge on him. I don't agree with that. But he's got a full offensive build for this guy. I can't argue with that, man. Remember, so we've got this Power Awaken Piccolo. We have another one on the next rotation. So, like, sorry, Broly. Guess you can't do anything today. All right, so we'll go ahead and let's just let Power Awaken Piccolo end this. I suspect that Broly's not going to make it out of this turn alive. Does he greatly raises? Yeah, greatly raises defense and attack. And then on his 18 key, greatly raises attack and defense. Like, he is just so busted, dude. With one super attack, he's well over 1 million defense. With 2 super attacks, he's at like 1.3 million defense or something in the ballpark. He's just so crazy. I can't really talk highly enough of him. And remember, Broly cannot super attack here. Broly's just shit out of luck, dude. Broly just has to like take all of this punishment from this whole team. He just has to take it. A nice 14 million attack stat from Piccolo. I mean, bye. Later. See ya. Bye. Oh, he didn't end it. Oh, it's going to be an anticlimactic God Goku ending, but I guess that's okay. God Goku will end it for us. Remember, Broly can't dodge. Broly can't do any other gimmicks. All he does is cancel dodge, right? So I think God Goku's probably going to end it here for us. Yes, he did on the crit. Okay, there we go. So Broly was easily handled there, man. What a joke. Like I said, dude, Power Awaken Piccolo just makes everything a joke. This team is kind of sneakily become a very, very good team with some very interesting easy A's on the horizon. I mentioned early in the video, you know, you've got STR Vegito on the Battle of Wits team, the original leader of the Battle of Wits team. You have, like, the UI Gokus. Remember, the 9th anniversary right around the corner, and the assumption is that the 6th anniversary units will be getting easy A's. And hello, AGL UI Goku, Int Evolution Blue Vegeta. You've got the STR UI Goku, right? The sign, UI sign Goku. You have a lot of units on this team. Some characters that haven't even got easy A's yet over here on Global on this team. At Fizz Vegito, right? Who I think is actually a pretty solid easy A. Not crazy in the damage department. But then you have on the superhero portion, you have like Android 17, MVP 17. There are just a ton of options on this team. Absolutely love this unit. Absolutely love this team. This team cannot lose, basically. Slap a like for Power Awaken Piccolo and his ridiculously busted team. Consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.